You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity Champs, ready to show no mercy to their mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity Champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bailey hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of King and Bailey. And their opponents, and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting.
Schoolboy! Shoulders are down!
Surprisingly quick kick out.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
Look at this.
And completely missed the mark.
A terrible miscalculation. Missing a move like that can cost you more than the match.
Understanding that winning the title is all that matters. Do anything to get the advantage.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air. Oh, man.
Oh, what a DDT!
Catapulting down on the opponent. A reversal. Well scouted.
She escapes the attack. Oh my gosh!
Uncorked a kick.
Kick right to the face.
He gets the tag.
Tag made.
Oh, Nelly. Brutal Mongolian chop.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Placing her against the turnbuckle.
Oof, running knee in the corner.
Oh, for the title.
Gets the shoulder up and one.
I think this match still has a ways to go.
Boom! Thanks for coming.
Clearly no love lost between these two with a display like that.
That was one way for the champion to send a message. Will there be a response in kind?
Chopped down with the axe handle.
The challenger is getting battered. Gonna be hard to answer back.
Nice running crossbody.
Oh, man.
Bayley turns it around.
Put in the corner now.
Bayley left an opening for the counter.
Soaring into the arm drag. Spectacular athleticism.
Drop kick.
She's in that zone. Total focus on the competition.
Oh, strong knee connects.
Bayley did her homework there.
Just like that. She turned it around.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
German suplex. And retaliates with a counter.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
And able to beat Bayley to the punch.
Adding a level of insult with that kind of physicality.
Underhook suplex.
She's ready to go all out, and she's letting her opponent know it. Steering clear there.
Clothesline.
No way!
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Oh, that was nasty to watch. Finding nobody home.
Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
Perched on the top rope. And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Tag, here we go.
Foot to the belly. Ooh!
Boom! For the title. New champ. Instant kick out from the champion.
Not even close.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
She kicks out with authority.
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
Slam down.
Oh, my! Close fist connects.
Targets the gut to end the offense.
And she makes the tag. Hammerlock now, and a lariat.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk. Oof, running knee in the corner.
Neckbreaker.
Stalking here, could be a prelude to something big. Look out!
Suicide dive. Whatever it takes to win.
Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Beautiful. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Lots of damage done to the challenger now.
This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
That'll cost some teeth.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
Maybe not, maybe not. Shoulder up even before a 1 count.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Reversal. And that turns things around. Send into the corner. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals. All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense. Proof these superstars have done their homework.
King gets out of dodge.
Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Fatigue is setting in for the challenger.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Ooh, and a kick.
Oof, kick finds it.
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk is just doing what he pleases.
Oh!
Getting him right into the corner. Got out of the way.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Quickly gets out of dodge. Running, swinging, neck breaker. Here's the tag.
Team super kick. Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack. Target in the arm. This has got to hurt.
Carefully positioned across the ropes. Double knees to the midsection. And gets sent right into the corner.
Tag.
We're going to hang their opponent up on the rope and up. Pin, title on the line.
Champ's in trouble.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
Oh, look at this.
So ruthless. Take off. Axe handle from the middle rope. Lights out. DDT connects. Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Fisherman driver. Good night.
And he's ready to switch things up, tagging out.
Are we going to see it?
All tied up. Both arms locked up.
See?
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to...
Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. friendships broken, lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. Who do you think put the Mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey, Yus. How you holding up after Punk's backstab?
Just keeping my head down and my fists ready. Planning the next punch. It's chaos out there.
Chaos? Bro, it's a straight-up betrayal. And I'm not even talking about Punk. Everyone around here is just kicking back, watching Mutiny rip through this place. Like, where's the loyalty?
I hear that. It'd be nice if a few more of our heavy hitters were taking a stand.
You talking about someone like Roman? He always thinks these squabbles are beneath him. but it's not as bad as Triple H and the higher-ups giving Mutiny a free pass. Now that's messed up.
Well, if anyone might have a certain high-ranking member of the board on speed dial, it'd be you.
Try. Man, Barack's caught up in that Hollywood glam. Can't see past the box office. He's been wearing a suit too long. We see Mutiny's tearing down WWE, and he sees ratings and dollar signs.
No big deal. We're built for this fight. We just gotta be ready to throw down.
Yeet. Look, Goose, if you want me, I'm all in for being a part of Team WWE at Survivor Series. I'll do whatever it takes to stop Mutiny in their tracks.
We need all the help we can get. I'm thinking we can get you and Jimmy on board. Have you been in touch with him lately?
It's just, with Jimmy, man, it's complicated. We ain't been right for a minute. You sure you need me to do that?
Families are complicated. Let me think about it and weigh my options. I'll get back to you if it's the right move.
Yeet.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. But there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
That's a strong argument, Drew. But Punk has a lot of enemies, and there's a long line of people in WWE who want a piece of him. Let me talk to everyone who wants in, and we'll make a decision.
Talk to whoever you want, but you best make the call soon.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion? That's me. And architect of NXT? Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
So, this is about your pride getting hurt. And I thought you were actually here to fight for WWE, not just patch up your bruised ego.
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
I hear you, Seth, but I need to weigh all our options. I'll get back to you.
Don't take too long. Every day that passes is another day Punk has the upper hand. We need to strike fast. I refuse to sit on the sidelines when my legacy's at stake.
Understood.
Here's a chance to prove yourself.
The following contest is a tag. And her partner from Osaka, Japan, Republic from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds. And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to.
That sounds a lot more like...
It's not a demand.
I'm not even sure you control...
Brother, trolling coward.
How are you going to do that?
Okay. Remember when Punk had a...
Yep.
Nope.
Damn.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
That's a strong...
Talk to...
Hey, Yus.
Just keep...
Okay.
I hear that.
You talk...
Well, no big deal.
Yeet.
We need all...
It's just...
Yeah, because in another minute, Mutiny might have taken over all of WWE. You said it yourself. This is no time to sit back. So I want you and your bro.
You're right. If me and Jimmy can get straight, we could help WWE take Mutiny down once and for all.
That's what I'm talking about.
What do you want, Oos? Because whatever it is, I don't have time for it.
Look, man. I just want to talk. That's all.
Talk? Bro, after everything that's gone down between us, you really think we still got things to hash out?
Listen. It's about Mutiny, man. They're tearing this place apart. We can't just sit back and watch.
Then why don't you go chat up the Rock? Final boss can be that final hero.
I tried, bro. Rock's too wrapped up in his own world to deal with this. But this ain't about him. It's us, Oos. I need you to help take down Mutiny.
You need me? Can't rebuild the bridge you already burned. This isn't like when we were kids fighting over the TV remote. It's real.
I know, but I wish it was that simple. Back then, we could throw down and be good after. All it took was a quick scrap and we're straight.
Yeah, I'd beat you up until Mom turned the hose on us.
Beat me up? Big bro, I remember laying you out until she cooled us off.
Is that right? Well, Mom ain't here now, and I got time before the show starts. How about we get in the ring and see who really needs saving?
Oh, it's on, Oos.
Yo, that felt right. Like old times. Clearing the air with the fight. Felt good putting all that stuff behind us.
For real, man. And hey, I'm sorry for not having your back with all that family stuff a few months ago.
Nah, I wasn't even upset about that. I was angry about, well, something. You know, I can't even remember what it was this time. Are you sure you weren't mad at me?
I don't think so. But maybe. Look.
Well, it's squashed now. And you know, if we can show up in the ring together, take on Mutiny side by side, maybe Rock will realize that it's time to put family first, not just the cash flow. That would really put the nail in Mutiny's coffin.
Yeet. But first things first, we gotta get our groove back. Let's line up a tag match. Knock off any rust.
I'm down, Oos. Let's remind everyone why we're the baddest tag team in the game.